So HBO Max is done putting us all through the ringer by quote unquote changing their name back to HBO Max. But I think the people decided this one, don't you? Either way, if you're looking how to access HBO Max from the UK, for example, or any other region outside the US for that matter, I'm going to show you how everyone's doing it by using a VPN. Not just any VPN is worth it though, but I'll get to that later. Using what I use, Express, I'm going to show you how easy it is. If you've already downloaded it and set up all of your account details, you'll get this user interface, very sleek, very integrated feeling. Now from here, the drop-down menu, you select any US-based server because that's where HBO Max is. Whether it's New York or LA, anything will work. And once you pick a server and click the on button, you'll now have an IP address that shows that you're located in the US. Now, if you're not a US resident, and because HBO Max is not officially available in the UK due to licensing agreements with Sky, you'll also need a valid payment method, like a US issued credit card, an HBO Max gift card, or a US Apple or Google account with gift card credits, since UK cards are typically not accepted. Once you connect though, go to play.max or use the HBO Max app from a US app store, and then you should be able to start streaming. Just be aware that using a VPN might violate HBO Max's terms of service, but at least Express can frequently refresh the IP, or the 24/7 support will help you minimize any detection risks as well as resolve any issues like buffering or geo-blocks in general. For specific devices like Roku or smart TVs, you may need to configure ExpressVPN's media streamer or set up the VPN on your router, which you can do too, on top of putting Express on your phone and laptop, up to 8 different devices altogether. Another way is to go through the US version of Prime Video and then use their HBO Max add-on. So if you're in the UK and have Prime Video, use the VPN to choose a US location. Again, any work here. Open your Prime Video and try adding the HBO Max add-on that way using an Amazon gift card purchased on the US site or one of the previous payment methods I mentioned. So basically this method of using a VPN like this is the best way to get past all the geo restrictions each streaming platform has in place. And once you understand how useful this tool is, you'll start using it for everything like protecting yourself from pop-ups and malware while torrenting if you can't find what you're looking for on HBO Max or Netflix or whatever, or even to change the Netflix library so you can see what kind of shows people in Japan get to watch. Or say if you're abroad and want to look like you're at home when using your banking app so you don't get any issues, a VPN works that way too. And by the way, even though I used Express in my example here, I would still say most VPNs work for streaming services, especially NordVPN or Surfshark. I just personally recommend Express because it's the simplest one to use, as I've shown you. But if you're interested in checking out the others or finding out more about these VPNs and what the differences are with each one, I have links to more detailed videos in the description below. Now, if for whatever reason HBO Max still isn't working, you may need to clear your cache, and it's really simple. You'll just need to go to settings in your browser, click through privacy and security, then click clear browsing data and clear your cache all the way to when you last tried to use or access HBO. So it's a little glitch, and what's basically going on is because you accessed it recently, the VPN isn't working correctly. But once you clear your cache, the VPN should work because the HBO site won't have any record of when you last tried to enter it when you were outside of the US. And then the VPN will work just fine from that point onwards, and you'll be able to watch HBO Max from anywhere in the world. One more thing I want to mention before I finish is that a lot of these streaming sites are getting more sophisticated at detecting VPNs, so it would be prudent to get one like Express, which is one of the most popular ones thanks to how secure it is and how good it is at making it look like you're not even using a VPN and getting past even the most strict firewalls like China. It's all in their encryption ability and RAM-only servers. So if you're not already on the internet without a VPN, you could be exposed, especially if you're abroad or trying to use public Wi-Fi or something. So that's important to keep in mind because it's one thing to use a VPN and it's another to have your info leak out all over the place. Express, Nord, and Surfshark have all been really good in this regard compared to other VPNs because I've tested each to their extent and they really hold true to their word by all offering 24/7 live chat support in case you need anything, the proper obfuscation tech to hide your IP, and no logs policies, meaning they don't keep your data. So you can check out our comparisons and reviews down below to get a better idea of what each of these VPNs offers. And I found you discount codes too, which I shall put in the description as well. So that's all for today's video. I hope I helped you figure out a way to watch HBO Max. And if you have any questions about anything I mentioned or suggestions, feel free to comment below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.